me, it's really hard to film content when my life feels out of control. So I've had to kind of just take a little break. And then there's just been so much going on. So let's get into what's been going on and where my head's been at. At the very end of February, I went out of town to Moab. Oh wait, there's a hair. Ugh, I hate when that happens. That was such a fun little weekend getaway. I love that place. If you have not been, you should go. And then we were back for literally 24 hours before we had to catch a plane and go down to Arizona, where my family is from. Because I had a niece who got married, and it was the first grandchild on my side of the family to get married. So it was super bittersweet, you guys. Her and I were 10 years apart, and I was like basically holding back tears the whole time. I remember the day she was born. I was 10 years old, and she's just, you know, kind of always been there for as long as I can remember. And so the fact that she's married is like wild to me. Her love story is so cute, you guys. It's like straight out of a Hallmark movie. I'm not even kidding. They've known each other since birth. Their parents are like best of friends. So like, it's just something you want for your daughter, I feel like, to know the boy's family so well and how he grew up and stuff like that. So it really is like the best case scenario, and I'm super happy for her. It was really fun. As some of you know, I had a big hair fiasco like right before my Moab and my Arizona trip, and that put me in such a funk, as you guys know. Call me dramatic, but I was not happy. It is what it is, and we're moving on. We're not going to talk about it anymore. We are moving on from the hair situation. Then, while I was in Arizona, I tried one of those like really popular lip stain brands. It's like Sachi or something like that. I probably totally butchered the name of that, but you guys know which one I'm talking about. It's like ultra viral. And I've tried it before, like the stained lip liner look, you know, where you peel it off. But then the night of my niece's wedding reception, I decided to put it all over my lip. Then the next morning when I woke up, I had the most massive, like whitest blister on my lip, you guys. So obviously I did not want to film because I had a massive crater on my lip, and it literally hurt to talk. Everyone told me not to pop it, even though it felt and looked like it was ready to pop at any moment. Like the pressure, you guys, it hurt so bad. I was in so much pain. So that put me in a bad mood, and I obviously couldn't film because talking and anything like that just like really hurt. And so that put me out for a while. Yesterday, I finally felt like I was in a place to start recording again, and there are a couple of videos I need to film for some companies. So I was like, you know what? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like I have a grip on my life right now, if that makes any sense. But that was very short-lived, because then yesterday, like right at the end of my workout, my husband called me and he's like, you need to run upstairs like right now. I need your help. And my son had projectile vomited 7 times all over my carpet. It was milk, and it literally looked like cottage cheese all over my floor. Yesterday, I spent the day cleaning sheets, cleaning carpet, making sure my son was okay, just because with his liver transplant, that's obviously something we need to keep an eye on to make sure that it's nothing too serious. And while dealing with that, I somehow pulled something in my lower back. So now I feel like I am 100 years old. But thank the heavens, my son is totally fine. He was back to normal like yesterday late afternoon, so there's nothing to worry about there, thank heavens. So with all that being said, it feels good to officially be back, and I'm ready to get into the swing of things here and start being a little bit more consistent, because I've been out of it for a little bit. So my mom is in town this week, and we've got a lot of fun things planned, so I want to take you guys along with us. Tuesday, you guys, happy St. Patrick's Day. I hope you guys all have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.